Okay. Close some of this stuff down.
Hello.
There we go. Okay, so after a semi-disastrous night last night of playing Modern Warfare with my friend Brian, I figured I was gonna go back in this to my Dark Souls game. Go back to the classic game that my son turned me onto that I really love. And it's called Dark Souls 3. Wonderful game. I think it's a beautifully designed game from an artwork perspective. And it's very difficult. When it first came out, it was noted a lot of people weren't playing it because it was too difficult. But I'm going to continue with the game. Now, what this game allows you to do is you play through. So, in other words, you could complete the game, but when you complete it, what happens is you could actually start the game all over again, keep all the things that you gain through the course of the game, your weapons, your skills, all that, and you play through the game a second time. But then everything is harder. All the enemies are harder. All the and the damage you take is more. All right. So when you first start out, it may take an enemy 10 times to hit you. You know, and the more you go up, it may the more times you get hit. The fewer times it takes fewer hits to kill you. So what we're going to do is we're going to basically go back to I don't know why it's not letting me my character here. I think I have to die here. Let me die here. Oh, it didn't let me die. Oh boy. I could die right in here. I'll let one of these things kill me. There we go. Alright. So, already I died. Alright, so let me try that again. Well, actually, I gotta go get my souls. First, I want to use a gotta go back in here. What happens in this game is when you die, you drop these souls right here. So you can see my soul's in the lower left. Hey, who's calling me? Hey, oh, he snuck up on me. So I got my souls. Now let's go back here. And we're going to start the second playthrough. So this is Firelink Shrine. First thing I want to do is level up once, talk to this woman.
Fire. For the Lords of Cinder, link the... Very well, then touch the darkness within me. Take nourishment from...
And, we'll go to... spend my
Ashen
things
one.
on souls. I'm gonna go back over here. I'm gonna buy as many of these
How?
arrows as I can buy. Only 17. I could buy more than that. Let me send this
Ashen one.
sell
Be sure. How may?
sell out souls here.
Daddy Luke is now live, streaming Dark Souls 3. Enough of the shooters for now. I'm going back to Firelink Shrine and Lothric Castle with sword and shield for another
There we
playthrough.
go. So I got enough of those. Great.
Ashen one. Be.
And so what I have to do is I've got to go here and I've got to begin journey 2. It says if you begin journey 2, you will not be able to return to journey 1. Are you sure you wish to begin? Yes. So we're starting the game over. I love the artwork in this game. So this is me. Alright. Let me stand over by the tree so I can get a better look at who I am. Actually, I think if I go this way, it gives a better look. Right here. So this is me, and actually what I probably want to do is get some better armor. Because now, what's going to happen is again, anytime anybody hits me, I'm going to take more damage. So I want to put on a little bit more protection. So you can see here, this Ferrum armor gives me a physical absorption protection of 13.9. Right, if I go to the Lothric Knight armor, it's a little heavier, but it gives me a little bit more protection. So let's try the same thing with the gauntlets. See, I could up it up there, up in there. Same thing with the leggings. And I could, I'm wearing a crown right now. I could keep that, or I can go with the full Lothric armor set. You know, this is a pretty cool set. It's got a cape and everything. It's kind of ragged, but it's a pretty I love that set. But you can see I'm having a little time rolling, hard rolling. It's a little bit slow, so it's a little too heavy for me. I got one thing in there too many, so let me go to a lighter. Let's try going back to this crown. See if that matters. Yeah, that's better. Alright, so let's go through the world. We're going to try to kill. I'm not going to kill everything in sight. I don't think there's any items over here. There's characters though. Some items. I think there's one guy up here. Maybe not. I think that's it. Probably. Thought there was one item in front of a fountain here. Back here. Anything? Pick up these items. Soul. Those souls are your currency. So as you pick up those souls in this game, you could use to exchange them for items, spells, upgrade your armor, or not your armor, but your weapons, shields. All right, throughout this is just a beautiful design game. I mean, I could fall off the edge there and I would die. But it just give you an idea of the artistry of this. The people that design these games just blow me away. In all of these areas I can go to, I could walk through all these areas. I'm going to end up going there. That actually that I'm looking at is the Firelink Shrine. That's where I'm working my way towards. But I got to fight a boss along the way, and the boss is actually in that arena right there that's down below me. So we're going to go fight the first boss. Well, there's an item up there, but I don't. Hey, you got me. So you can see. So this is a lower level character. You can see like my health bar up on top. A lower level character hit me once, and it took like maybe a quarter of my health. So this is the first boss. Gunder, his name is. Now I've got some let me tell you about my character first before I fight him. This is showing my inventory of items, and you can see I'm going to bounce around here to the different things. And the top, if you look in the top left, it's showing me my item that I'm selecting. So this is my sword. It's a Chaos Lothric sword 10. Over on the right, it tells you all the stats for the item. So you can see the attack power, for example, is it does so much damage, physical, and also does fire damage. Plus, it'll give me a critical hit of an extra 110 if I get a critical hit. I got a bow in there. I've got a shield. I've got a pyromancy flame, which allows me to throw fireballs or actually cast all these fire spells. And I've got some of the most powerful fire spells. Down below, this is all what I'm wearing. Here's my armor set. I'm wearing these rings. These rings actually do special effects. Then these are my slots down that I'm carrying extra things. So here's my Estus flask for refilling my health. This refills my mana or whatever it's called that allows me to throw fire spells. I've got this coil that allows me to teleport, and then this little soapstone. It's called that. What that does is allow me to put down a symbol, and I can actually go into other people's games if they touch that symbol. All right, so let's do that. And now I've got the fire. What do I got loaded in for spells? So fireball. So you can see my left hand has got the fireball ready to go. And I'm going to be using the fireball a lot on this guy, as much as I can. So it says here, remove the sword. As soon as I remove the sword, you can see he's kind of like got this thing growing on his back. That wakes him up. Then And he's like got this wicked try hitting him now. Yeah, so I've fought him a few times. Probably take him right here. Yeah, I got him already. So that was a pretty easy fight for me. He did hit me once. Normally if they hit you, maybe 2 hits at this level in the second playthrough, maybe 3 hits, I'd be dead. Luckily, I was able to dodge all of his hits. Let's open up this door. Now I can go up to the castle. There's something right over here. Piece of junk. I see something down there. Those little white orbs. All right. And go up to the Firelink shrine. Now this is like the home base. Very cool. And what it is, there's actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 thrones there. There's only one guy sitting on one. Here, I'll put in my so I could zoom. Guy right there. The rest are, you know, they're 4 bosses that are still in the game, and there are like 5 key bosses, or actually 4 key bosses that you gotta kill. And then but there's a whole bunch of bosses in the game, but there's 4 that are called the Lords of Cinder that you gotta kill. And what you do is, as you kill each one, you come back to the chair, you light the flame in there. Ultimately, you want to light all of the chairs, and then that allows you to continue to play through, you know, until you fight the final boss. The final boss, then you fight him, and the game is over, unless you go through a second playthrough. So there's a woman down there. All right, so let's talk to her.
Welcome to the bonfire, unkindled one. I am a firekeeper. I tend to the flames.
She's the firekeeper.
And tend to thee. The lords have left their thrones and must be delivered to them. To this end, I am at thy side.
Okay, so talk.
Ashen One, to be unkindled is to be a vessel for souls. Sovereignless souls will become thy strength. I will show thee how.
Not really.
Ashen One, bring me souls plucked from their vessels.
So I gotta bring her souls to level up. Okay, so let's leave.
Farewell, Ashen One.
So let's place the coiled sword here. Wait a minute. Maybe I gotta talk to her.
Ashen One, produce the coiled sword at the bonfire.
Okay, yep.
The mark of ash will guide thee to the lamp.
Alright. Embed the coil sword. So the sword that I just got off of Gunder, I put that in there, and that lights the bonfire. Now when I sit at that bonfire, any bonfire through the course of the game, it refills all my health and mana. So if you look at the top left, my bars are, you know, they'll fill up. The red is my health, the blue is my mana. So it is in the, like, what I mean by mana is, it's not mana, it's, they got some other word for it. But as I throw, like, use my spells, it kind of depletes it. But when I sit at the fire, it replenishes everything. Alright. So there's her, and whenever I need to level up, I come back to Firelink Shrine to talk to her. There's some other characters sitting around here. They don't really do too much.
We're talking truth.
I'm not going to talk to him. There's what's called the this woman here. She's the
Pleasure to make thine. I am but weapons.
I forget her name.
Trinkets,
Handmaiden Shrine.
spells.
No, Handmaiden some.
I've looked and the ashen as is thy want. No.
Okay, come on. Shrine Handmaid. She's actually the things I could purchase items from or sell things to. So these are all the things that she's currently selling. And now she'll sell more items as I bring her ashes. The ashes are scattered throughout the game. And, I'll give her the ashes, and then somehow she opens up her supply chain and she gets more stuff. This is Andre.
Well, a newcomer. I am Andre. I serve at this shrine as a humble smith, forging weapons.
So they'll help me upgrade
the
weapons.
Lords of Cinder, I trust. A toilsome journey, I'd wager. You'll require good arms. Let me smith you weapons.
He does got some
I am a
muscles, that
smith,
guy.
such as my purpose.
All right. And I could reinforce weapons and do everything here, but
Prithee, be careful.
I pretty much got my weapons
don't
already
wanna see
leveled up in the first game, so I don't need to do that right now. All right, and then there's more to this place, but there's no characters yet. As I discover characters and maybe free them from, like, there's a guy I'm going to go free soon. They'll actually come and they'll be positioned here for me, and then they'll actually sell me other items, or they'll help me on my journey. All right, so let's do this. So we're going to actually move on.
Ashen One, produce the coiled sword at the bonfire, the mark of
I did.
to Lothric. Ashen One, to be unkindled is to be a vessel.
Okay, I talked to her. Okay, so let's go to the first area. I'm going to teleport to it. Travel to the high wall of Lothric. So we're going to go to Lothric Castle. And we're going to work our way towards the first boss. Or the second boss, actually. We already fought the one. Gunder. Alright, so it's a whole nother area. It takes time to load. Again, I admire the artistry. These people that design these games are just freaking amazing. I don't know if there's anything here. Nothing there. I'm going to open up the door. I think we can go. So here's Lothric Castle. And we'll go through this whole area. We're going to actually traverse through that whole area. But first, I think there's a fire down here I want to light. The reason I want to light the fires is if I were to die, it actually, you regenerate back at the fire that you lit. But you lose all your souls. So right now I have all these souls. If you look in the lower right corner, I got 16,000 souls. And if I die, I would lose all those. So some of this requires a little bit of exploration because there's some things that they hide. Just giving an example of. So I want to go down that way. I could go this way here, or I think I can go this way too. Well, I'm going to go this way first. So these are all these docile. Most of these people won't even attack you. A couple of them will. I mean, they're like people that are. If this guy comes and he'll actually they'll wake up these people, and a couple of them will attack. All right, these guys don't. So, I mean, I could kill them if I want, but they're not bothering me. So, this guy is though. I'll give him a fireball. The guy was splash damage. He tries to sneak up on you. There's some guy behind here. Alright, what's this? So you can see this is it's a body, dead body, but he's got something on him. It's a firebomb on him, so we're gonna get that. Okay, 2 firebombs. And a firebomb is an item that I could store and throw. What's this? A soul. So those souls I could trade in for money. This guy's got a shield now. That's what makes this game a little tougher. As you go along, your characters get a little tougher. Okay, I'm dodging. Oh. Alright, so now this here, there's actually a dragon up there. Where is he? There he is. I don't want to get burned by that guy. They actually have him kill these guys, so I'll run over here and bait him. He got me. Got me a little bit. But he killed all those characters for me. I'm gonna refill my health, and then I'm gonna make a mad dash. I'm just gonna make a mad dash because it takes a moment to. Let me go back here first. All right. Hey, Mr. Dragon Hoop. Now we're getting the dash. I'm gonna get up here to one bottom. So let's go up here. Now this guy here is a tough guy. Luckily, my firebombs are pretty powerful spells. Because I've leveled it up in my first playthrough. I got my shield. See, my shield blocked that. So if I can, sometimes I get good with my shield. What's this item out here? You see, there's a guy walking down there, and there's another one sitting down over there. It's a move that's called a drop, and actually you just kill him and the drop with a slashing. And then this guy's gonna come. So let's go. There's actually another fire up here I want to go to, and I'll explain the mechanics then of the bonfires. Another mechanic of the bonfire. So I just killed those guys. Now I'm going to light this bonfire. If I were to basically sit at this bonfire to refill my health and everything, then what it'll do is all those characters that I just killed respawn. So they're all back down there now. If I go down the stairs, I'll see those same characters there. There's an item here, Titanite shard. Titanite shards are things you need to, you know, get to the blacksmith Andre to level up your items. So you can see here, here's the guy I killed, but I'm not going to go that way. I'm going to go. You're throwing darts at me, huh? I'll go down the stairs. You can see the damage. They both hit me at the same time. Maybe one more hit each and I would have died. Let me fill my health. Now I've got a pretty cool shield here. I think if I saved it. Well, I don't have it in this playthrough. There's a shield they have in another one of my playthroughs where the health actually re-heals by itself. Alright, so I'm going to make a run through here. Maybe some people are chasing me, but this is one character I want to kill right here. He like grows. If I don't, he grows in this big black thing. And he becomes a lot more formidable. Got lots of fire bombs. Alright, so let's see here. Where do I want to go? I want to go in there. And I'm going to go get my first character and help him out. He's going to actually... Hey. First I got to go get a key. And there's a knight down there. I'm gonna have to fight him. Let me see, I got an arrow stuck in me. And we're gonna basically go with a, there we go. He hears me. So the game's pretty... I'm not going to let him get the first hit on me. Yeah, he's aware that I'm here. So let's see if he comes in after me. I'm out. He's got his shield. This way. What I'm looking for is a key. Oh, I forgot it. He snuck up on me. Oh, this is a broadsword. This might, when you first play the game, that's your first good weapon. Something over there. All these items too, they're all smashable. A lot of them are smashable. Refill my health. You gotta stay on your toes in this game. You can't really take anything for granted if you think you're safe. That's when you're in danger. Try to see if I can kill these people from afar. I could actually get most of them there. Got mega sword. Or mega X. Let's see if I can draw some of these guys up here with my bow. So this guy over there, sneak up on him. Refill my stuff here, my health and my mana. You see, my mana won't let me throw a fireball until I refill it. Where is he? Oh, he's there. Oh, we'll get him. We'll go get him. This is the one throwing fire bombs. That's what. Oh. Hey. Hey man, what happened there? Okay. Estus shard. Alright, so this is where I want to get the key that's down here. Cell key. So now I can go free up this first guy. And I'm kind of... I know where everything is through the playthrough, but when you first play this game, it's like you got to discover all this stuff. You know, what is it cell key for? And then there's doors where you try them and finally figure out which one it works on. And right now, I happen to know where everything works, or most of the things. There's a big guy down there. He's a pretty wicked guy. You don't want to screw with him right now. I'm gonna go free up the guy I gotta free up first. So let me go back here. Another soul. I'm gonna go all the way back. And I think there was a ladder right here. Because I just ran by these guys, now I gotta fight them. I'm not sure that guy's going. I'll have to fight him still again. I'm going down here. I'm going downstairs. So I want to go down. Yeah, I think there's a ladder here to go. Use the ladder? Oop. Well, maybe not. Refill my stuff. I screwed up that big time. There's another. Those are thieves, those characters. Alright, here's the first guy I gotta free up. His name is Grey Rat.
Ah. You're no jailer, are you? No, you're from far away. And judging by the bell, you must be some of that unkindled ash. Remarkable. If that's true, then I have a favor to ask. Below the high wall is a musty little town. Not the home of any lord, just a very old settlement of undead. An old woman, Loretta, lives there. Please, give her this ring. I'm not asking for charity. In fact, if you do this for me, I'll be sure to repay you in kind. I may be a petty thief, but I've more wits than most royalty. What do you say then? Huh?
Sure, I can help you out, buddy. So
Very
if I
well.
help him out,
I humbly place
I
my
get a
faith in
ring
you.
that he wants me to give
I
you
am
this
Grey Rat
Loretta.
of the undead settlement. And
And
I
she's in the
promise
undead
to
settlement,
assist
which is
you.
the next area.
Give this ring to old Loretta at the base of
And
the
then,
high wall. Do
This
your
guy will
part,
help me
and
now. He'll be in Firelink
I'll
Shrine
do
waiting
mine.
for me. Alright. Alright, so now let's go to... we're going to go take on the boss. Yeah. Putting them back here. Throwing knives. I don't use any of those things. Before I take on the boss, I'm just going to run up to the bonfire. Reset all my health in what's it called? Ashen Estus. Every other game is called mana for your magic spells. Alright, so now we're going to do a run. We're just going to do a run through here. Quick run through, not fight anybody. I want to get down to the boss. Let me think where that is first. I think it's right through here. Yeah. Wow. Climb back up, but somehow it did it for me. I will have to fight these guys though. There's another ladder I want to go down. I don't know why they had a second archer right there. Oh, he must have fallen down. I bet he's down there. Yeah, here he comes. Odd. Alright, now we're going to go down. Fight the first boss. We're going to do a run through to him. I'm not going to deal with this guy. Alright, so now I'm going to run by this bad guy. I'll pick up this one item though. Alright, there are some couple knights down here. I'm not gonna mess with them. Oh, I'm gonna go kill this guy. I don't need to have you bothering me. Alright, so there's a couple knights down, walking down there. One there, and there's another one there. I can handle them now. But, what I'm going to do is just... I'm going to go this way, and actually down there to the right is the second boss. So I'm going to go down here. And let's just kind of do a run into the boss. Alright. Okay. So I gotta fight this one. He's got this big mace that reaches quite a long distance. So you gotta like time your rolls and dodges and try not to get hit with it too much. You see my damage, you can see it's doing quite a bit of damage. Oh, he got me. So I gotta basically... There we go. And fire spells are too much for him. And I could do like these victory dances. Let's see, I could do... like there's one. This is called Praise the Sun. Yeah. Or I could bow. I bow. Or I could actually do all these other things, or if I plod. Okay, so now there's a thing here. Rest. Now, just before I came into this room, you notice that I was invaded. I was invaded. Now, the characteristics of this game is other people that are playing this game can invade your game. So you'll have a character just playing the game. And the way they do that is they drop these things called red orbs. I got a red eye orb. Right? Invade, it says here, invade other wards at will. So I could drop that, and then it'll search for somebody else that's playing the game, and I'll actually transport right into their game. And so it's multiplayer, but it's an enemy. Most of the time it's an enemy. So when I go back out here, he may invade me again, so I may have to fight him again. And I tell you, the hardest aspect of this game, more than the bosses, are the other players, other people that invade you. I'm gonna go get this guy. So now I'm gonna take on these two knights here. These fire spells are doing like 1,000 worth of damage. I leveled them up pretty much in the first game. All right, talk to this person.
Ah, the wait has been long, unkindled one. I am Emma, High Priestess of Lothric Castle. Allow me to speak frankly. You will not find the Lords of Cinder here. They have left, gone, to their churning homes, converging at the base of this castle. Head to the bottom of the high wall, forge on through the great gate, and raise this banner to proceed.
So she gives me a banner.
What is wrong, unkindled one? Are you not a Lord Seeker?
All right, so now I got the banner. I gotta just go back out here. Here's the dead knights that I killed. Lifeless bodies. Oh. He got me. He got me. So I gotta go over here and raise the banner. And that'll transport me into the undead settlement, which is what I'm looking at down there. So I'll show you how I get over there. Raise the banner. And actually, this is a guy character. He looks a little feminine with that hairstyle I got with him. And he's wearing the shearer's crown too, because I think it's a feminine crown. But these winged characters, you know, they're right from the earlier Dark Souls games. One of them, there's an area where you gotta fight them, like in Orlando. And I will, no, I don't think I have to fight him here in this game. So they brought me over. Undead settlement. I think there's a bonfire right here. I want to light that. And I think there was an item up here, if I remember right. A large soul. Alright, so we're going down here. Again, there's a lot of destruction in this, but it's still the artwork. These guys are really crazy, the designers. I give them a lot of credit. I've got other spells too. These guys won't bother me, but these dogs, they're the ones I want to help kill. These dogs are terrorizing these guys. And there's a couple more dogs back here. I got other spells too. I mean, I got this floating chaos. I'll just show you what that works. See if I could use it on this one. I could unload different spells. I don't know if he's gonna give me enough time. And I also got this black serpent. So actually, it's if I can get an enemy, I could string them together, you know. And the way you do that is basically you do your floating chaos. Let's see if I could try that enemy up there. But there's a character over here I want to talk to. This one right here.
Please, grant.
Hello.
Oh,
I'm on
then
the wrong
it's
side
true.
of you.
A champion of Ash as I live and breathe. To be in your presence is a great honor. I am Yol of Londo, a pilgrim, as you can see, only somehow I failed to die as was ordained. Well, perhaps my calling lies elsewhere. Say, champion of Ash, how does the idea of taking me into your service strike you? I was once a sorcerer. Surely I can be of use.
Sure.
Oh, I am honored, truly. I should be dead, yet you have granted me purpose anew. I, Yol of Londo, do solemnly swear myself to you.
Okay, there you go. So now he'll be in Firelink Shrine too. One item over here. Alright, so into the undead settlement with all the crows. Hey, there's more crows here than there is in downtown Rochester. Downtown Rochester has got a crow. Well, I don't know if it's so much, but they used to have this crow problem. Right, let's see if I can do this. 1, 2. Light this fire. Refill all my stuff. So what I want to do is I want to traverse this world. There's actually a guy up here that I'm going to befriend. He's shooting arrows. If I don't make him a friend, he'll shoot arrows at me. Let's try this one again. Try that floating chaos again. And I'll basically just do that fireball and it just automatically fires the ball in it. It's a pretty cool spell. Alright, so what do I got here? Alright, so we're at any rate, I was sharing here that I want to make friends with that guy that's up at the top of there. I'll kind of point my goals. So that's one goal, go up to that guy. So I got to work myself up there. And then there's actually another boss somewhere deep in there. Giant tree boss. It's a giant tree that's come to life, and I gotta fight it. And try to use a shield here for a little bit. Drop down here. These guys are little pests. Alright, there is a alright, I'm gonna refill my coffee here, so I'm gonna be right back. Okay. Alright, so time to go out here. There's a that guy there is a pain, so let's try to mix it up with him first. Wake him up. He's got like this wicked thing. Do not want to get hit with that weapon. It does a lot of damage. There's some items here. They're gonna all take me, but these guys are pretty easy unless they all gang up on you. Or I want to go this way. I'm going to try to get them. for? See if I can remember which way to go here. I'm gonna go. Yeah, I think I want to go this way first. Guy in here, and these guys are pretty wily. You can't really. I wonder if I'll be able to get this. There's a guy up here. Well, I'll give him a bow. Where is he? Alright, so here, a little tricky here. There's some guys that start throwing fire bombs. So I'm going to bait him to throw a firebomb at me and then blow up those barrels. I could pick him off if I wanted to, but I'm not going to. What I'm going to do instead is kind of just do a run through here. Get out of the range of this guy. He's a pain in the butt. Go up and kill those guys if I wanted to, but really not too much of a pain. Wait a minute. Alright, well there is, I think there's a bonfire right there, isn't there? Nope. I want to go down that way though. I think what I want to do is, yeah, I want to go up to make friends with that bow guy first. And what I'm going to do first, so there's actually a... In there's actually a giant rat in the cloud. They don't like fire, these guys. They're pretty sensitive to it. I guess any animal with fur does not like fire. Alright, so I'm going to go up here. There's actually a bonfire on the other side of this door. I'm going to light that. So, go back. Unfortunately, that respawns the giant rat. It respawns everything. Fireball man. There's 1, 2, 3 of these guys that are big Dorcases. Trying to make myself up to the top of that to make friends with the giant up there. So let's go up there. There is a character here. I could talk to him.
Another one of those unkindled, are you? All you faceless undead, behaving as if you deserve respect.
He doesn't really do anything, though. I mean, I could fight him if I want to get his stuff, but he's actually not a bad character. He's protecting a person that is going to be helping me. So I want to go up. So here's a character, Siegfried. This is a guy that I definitely want to talk to. He's from the earlier games too.
Pardon me, I was absorbed in thought.
He's got a really
I am
protective armor set.
Siegbert of Katarina. To be honest, have you... Well, if I'm not mistaken, they come from this town. Whoever it is, I'm sure I can talk, but I have to find this lift. Oh, well, that doesn't get me anywhere.
Alright, so let's go up here. Alright, so let's see here. See if I can talk.
I help anytime. I help anytime.
So I talked to him. Good. I think that's all I gotta do. Now he won't shoot arrows at me as I go through another part of the world where I need to go through. He likes to shoot arrows at the other ones. You see he's got these giant arrows here. Okay. Let's go back down. I'm not gonna go there. We'll come back here later. Make my way over to the second boss. So, you know what I could do to just make it easier, transport back to the last fire. And what that does is it puts me on the other side of this chasm here. So now I'm on the right side to go to the next boss. So let's just kind of do a run here. Character here. This is an NPC. In other words, it's a character that you gotta play. And I'm surprised I dispatched them that easy. All right, so this is where the there's the crows. You see the guy up there. Shooting the arrows now, and he's going. These are the guys. He'll start taking out these guys, and he won't came after me if I get too close. There's a whole bunch of things here. There's a bunch of characters coming at me. So. He got him for me. That's good. Sweet, thank you. Okay, we're gonna. Stuff around here. Might as well get it all. Alright, let's make our way off and kill this second boss here. Or third boss, actually. There is an item there and I can get with a jump. You can actually jump with these characters. Great Scythe. Some people like that weapon. I like the sword. First, let me open up this door. This is the area I was already through this area. Alright, so let's go and take the big boss. So the boss is that tree there. Not the big one in the back, but the small one, round thing in the front. The great rotwood or whatever. Alright, so, and then now there's all these other characters there too. They'll start attacking me, but what I'm gonna go is right after him. So that gave me a whole bunch of souls. 120, I probably got enough to level up. What's over here? Homeward Bone and shield. Let's light the fire. Alright, so actually we're doing pretty good so far. Must be on a good streak here, but I'm going to travel back to Firelink Shrine, level up, come back to but I'm going to take a break here, so I'm going to cook some dinner, so I'll be back on tonight.
Welcome home, Ashen One. Speak thine heart.
Well,
very well. Then touch the dark, take nourishment.
And I want to put it all towards something that increases my equipment load, so I can wear my helmet. There we go. Let me just stop there. And if I go in now,
farewell, Ashen One.
I'll see the characters that I saved. Here's the gray rat guy. Right. And then there's the one that I freed. The other one is down there. The Pilgrim Wizard. Okay, so when we come back, we're going to continue the game. We're going to actually leave the game here. And we'll come back later. So see you later. Thanks for watching.